Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jenny, and I have in front of me here a older foundation page. I have a few of them that I'm trying to work through. Since much of the work is already done for me, it's been a crazy whirlwind of a week last week, so I'm just trying to get back into taking some time just for me to scrapbook. And I have my photos. I'm not 100% sure which one I'm going to use right now, but I have this. I thought this went well with it. I am going to back this layout on this frame here, and they're super glary, I'm sure, because this pocket is glossy, but I have some black cardstock scraps so that I can map my photo. This is going to be it should be relatively quick. I'm gonna you see everything is down. This is an old crepe paper collection called Hello Love. And I did these foundation pages, I want to say maybe now like a year ago. So I need to use some of these up. I've gone through the remaining foundation pages that I have in my stash, and I've paired them up with photos. I do that periodically. It's a really great, so this is a pretty simple foundation page. You essentially cut two strips. You can do this. I did this with scraps. Two strips. You fishtail the ends, and you cut I believe this is a 10 by 10 square, and it's your foundation page. You're done. Super easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm probably going to fast forward this next section and just let you guys come back and I'll show you the final layout. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, so I am back. It's been several days later, but I did want to do a voiceover here to just let you guys know that it's been a rough few days, and getting through it though, and it's been several days between the time that I started this layout and I finished it. So here you see me, I'm just going ahead. I thought that the layout itself was a little bit too plain, so I am backing it per usual on a different colored either cardstock, or sometimes I use pattern paper. In this event, it happens to be cardstock. And so it's going to pop, I feel it really pops the layout and the colors on the layout. It just gives it a nice pop of color for sure, so that it doesn't blend so much into the background. And so here I'm kind of, I don't know which one, either the white piece of paper or the dark frame is slightly off, so it usually doesn't take me that many cuts, but whatever. I should have cut this part out. Darn it. But I usually, when I'm scrapbooking, for the most part, I don't know about you guys, but I like to put on something, not anything usually that I have to pay attention to. I just need some noise in the background, and usually that is by way of the TV. So here I'm going ahead. I've learned the hard way. For those of you who have been following me for a little while or a long while, this is how I pretty much just got sick of any time that I had to adhere my entire layout onto anything else and any other piece of paper. I would always do it crooked. And so I decided a long time ago that I would just adhere one side, and then I'd flip over to to do the other sides once I double checked and made sure everything was straight. And so here, I decide to go with the bigger photo, and to my surprise, this is how I'm matting it, and then I realize as I'm matting that it's a folded piece of cardstock. So I decided to just go ahead with it. See, there it goes. And I'm going to trim off the excess so that it does look like just a plain mat. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the journaling inside. So that frees up a lot of the space on the layout to be able to do other embellishments. So I'm just going ahead and I'm trimming this white piece of cardstock so that it will serve as my journaling spot. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to adhere that. And then I'm trying to decide, like, okay, what else? So here I'm jumping ahead to the embellishments. What can I bring? It'll veer off a little bit once I kind of go through this pile. This is just as I've been working on layouts, I just kind of put the remnants in there, and then I try to work through my scraps and things. So here I'm just going through scraps of paper that are in that same bin. And I realized that things on this particular sheet are could possibly work. So I put them on that piece of wax paper there in the center. And here I'm just going through some more pieces and trying to figure out whether or not I can make any of those work. So I am gonna, I'm not gonna use those like peachy corally tones, but I am gonna use, I'm debating. I don't end up using those. But I am gonna use that kind of bolder pink. And because it is a layout regarding college applications, it warrants my notebook punch. I think so anyway. And so this is how I bring my tools. I always try to consider like what kinds of, I'm having some troubles with the punches, which is with that punch. Normally that is not a punch that gives me problems. So I don't know if I just need to do something different. It comes out a horrific mess, and I end up just flipping the pink piece of paper over and trying it again. Or no, I'm just trimming it off. Because sometimes you got to do that, right? So just start over, and hopefully nothing will get stuck again. But normally this is not one of my punches that gets stuck or that I have any issues with, so I don't know what was going on. So I think I need to maybe, I don't know, sharpen it, maybe run some foil through it. That's one of the things. Some people, I know I've heard folks using wax paper, so I may end up doing the wax paper thing. So, but anyway, so I'm just using that notebook punch to kind of embellish. You'll see the placement here. I want it to act like as if it is almost like a notebook. So I am going to you just need a small strip of paper to punch out, and then it'll give it it'll trick the eye to think that it actually runs the whole way, but really you just need a peek of it. And so now I'm going, as I kind of simmer what embellishments I want to use, I'm going to switch over to figuring out my title. I've pulled some thickers, and I'm trying to think of a title. I'm not really great and creative about titles, usually. Sometimes I have a gem here and there, but it doesn't happen very often. So this one is very simple. The title is going to be College Bound. And I start to get worried, and so you'll see me trim off the wax paper because if I'm not 100% sure if what's the word? If the entire title is going to fit, but it does. But I needed to check, and that's one of the beauties of having putting your titles on wax paper is that you can take a look and see. So this is fast forward, kind of current me today. Finishing up the layout. It feels like it's been weeks since I worked on it, but you'll see that I added some more layers to that left notebook, a pink notebook punched out paper. I have also added, and I'll show you here in a second, I think, that I've gone ahead and, oh, there you see it. That's that circle, black circle on the right hand side says live, and that will act as the flap to be able to open that. And so now I'm just looking for a third cluster. I've put clusters down on both sides of the photos towards the bottom, and then this will act as the third cluster. I'm going to keep it really simple. It's, the story is pretty obvious. It's just her applying to school, but I have pulled a bunch of puffies that have been in because I felt like I needed dimensional embellishments. So I've gone ahead and I have pulled from my stash. I have Heidi Swap on the table. I have old Pink Fresh. I have old, oh, what is that? Pink Paisley. I have some Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. That sticker that I just put down from Pink Fresh says something I am proud of, which I thought was really cute. And in the inside, it says, "Keep shining. The world needs your light." And so that will obviously accompany the journaling inside, and that small embellishment there just has an A plus next to it, given that it is a school. It is a school related layout. So here I'm just adding some hearts. I believe this is Pink Paisley, but I could be wrong. So I'm just putting the final touches here, and I'm going to show you the final layout. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully be back soon. Bye.